Well, ladies and gentlemen, it looks as though we could very well be 24 hours away from witnessing something very, very interesting around crypto. And of course, that is Gary Gensler being replaced. But on top of that, we definitely have to talk about the elephant in the room, which is the possibility that XRP could very well be so close to flipping both Ethereum and Bitcoin. And this might sound crazy to a lot of people, but listen, as we really look at what's been happening over the last couple weeks for XRP, trading volumes, retail interest, XRP has already peaked above Bitcoin in terms of retail interest on Google Trends. And in terms of 24-hour trading volume, XRP has already flipped Ethereum, which means a lot more people are buying XRP than Ethereum. Now, we're obviously going to address, the possibility of XRP actually flipping Bitcoin this cycle. And if it is actually possible. But on top of all of that, we have a lot to go over. So with that, welcome to the channel, everyone. My name is Nick. For those that are new to the channel, hopefully by the end of this video, you do become a subscriber. Let's dive on in to this announcement here from Eleanor Tourette, which is new. Real Donald Trump's pick to replace Gary Gensler as SEC Gov Chair could be announced as soon as tomorrow, sources tell Fox Business. Now, at the same exact time that we are hearing some discussions around this, a lot of people are speculating on it. By the time that this video actually even goes live, we might already have the announcement of the new chairman. But listen, we are seeing major changes happening around the regulatory side of crypto within the US, especially a lot of the pro regulatory discussions as well, which I think are only going to continue to happen as we do get closer to the end of the year, and of course in the first quarter of 2025. I'm sure that we will probably already see very, very significant changes happening. Now, on top of this, right, I do also want to take you guys over here to this post because, we know that Brad Garlinghouse and Ripple have been very, very, they've been very vocal. Let's just be real. They've been very vocal about the environment in the US. Coinbase has also been very vocal about the environment in the US. Binance as well. Almost every single crypto company out there that has tried to work with US regulators have mentioned how hostile the environment actually is. And if we actually look at this is a quote from Hunter Horsley. This is the CEO of Bitwise. And if we actually look at this, we have in the last 30 days, Coinbase added 30 billion of market cap. XRP added 100 billion of market cap. The shift from regulatory headwinds to tailwinds in the US is among the biggest and most important structural catalysts the space has seen, and the impact is just getting started. And of course, I do have to agree with Hunter here. Like, as we really look at what's happening, yeah, this is just getting started. Let's just think about this logically. January 20th, Inauguration Day. That's when Gary Gensler actually officially steps down. That's the timeline on this, but it could happen at any point, obviously. But we already know that there's been a lot of discussions around a complete restructuring of the, regulatory side of things for crypto, and even, introducing new roles within the US government to actually support crypto and crypto innovation in the US. There's been some heavy discussions happening. We know that Ripple has met with Trump. So as we think about what's going on here, the environment is changing. And yes, this is such a massive catalyst that I don't think that a lot of people are actually paying attention to. Now, we know that the US government is not meeting with Satoshi. So if we're thinking about this, if they're going to embrace these US-based companies and the technology behind these US-based companies and what they're using, then what does that tell you for XRP? Well, it really does put a huge target on XRP as one of the most bullish assets right now in crypto, alongside, of course, other fellow US-based companies like Hedera, Cardano, Stellar. And I just think that everyone should be focused on what Ripple is doing. And I think that everyone should be focused on XRP right now, especially as the overall environment in the US is starting to change. Now, also talking about this, we have been seeing a lot of big pushes from companies like Grayscale for their XRP trust. XRP ETFs have been definitely being brought up in conversation, but look at the overall engagement and the views on some of these posts around XRP. I mean, it's absolutely crazy, but even if you go, and look at the cash tag of XRP over on X, I mean, everyone is literally talking about XRP right now. It's the biggest It's the biggest project right now in this space to be talking about. And it's so crazy because we go back a year ago, we go back 2 years ago, almost nobody cared about XRP. Now everyone, even the maxis, even the people coping, they can't stop talking about XRP. Over here, we have XRP is doing 73% of Bitcoin 24-hour volume now. Brutal. And yes, at the time that this did get posted by Vet, we can see $40 billion in trading volume. I think right now XRP is actually nearing like $60 billion in trading volume. It's absolutely wild. I mean, if you told me that this was going to happen, I probably would say, yes, I believe you, but I would also be in, a little bit of a denial stage because although I'm very bullish on XRP, I'm very biased on XRP as well. I hold a significant amount of XRP. There also comes a time where, after 7 years, you're just like, is this really going to do it? You kind of have those self-doubt moments, but then you come back to reality and you're like, all right, after doing all this research, I know that when XRP finally wakes up, after 7 years of being compressed, that spring is going to be massive. And that's exactly what's happening right now. But nobody thought that it was going to happen. Nobody believed us. Over here we have from Crypto Insight UK. Something many don't understand about XRP is we have never seen a breakout like this on any crypto after a 7-year accumulation. People aren't bullish enough. It's literally that simple. The vortex is in play. And yeah, I mean, listen, as we look at this overall chart for XRP, I mean, this is absolutely beautiful. Just look at how beautiful this chart actually looks. Compressed for 7 years. And to have a breakout like this, I mean, it is absolutely beautiful. I mean, this is just the beginning of a much larger expansion, especially if you go back to 2017, 2018 and look back then. Now, this is on the 1 month. Listen, we're 1 month in, which means if we continue and we repeat the 2017, 2018 timeframe, we could very well be ending this bull run off with like almost a $20 XRP. Now, I know that a lot of people said $30, $40, $50, but that's the absolute high moon boy targets. I've given you guys my targets many times on where to take profits, on, what you should be looking into. But there's always that possibility of us repeating a very similar move to like 2017, 2018 and just skyrocketing to $20, $30. But that's also why we always keep a moon bag on the sidelines, just in case, massive moves like that actually happen. Anything is possible. This is crypto at the end of the day. But on top of this, a lot of big, accounts like Sistine Research, which has, 32,400 followers, not a massive account, but they're comparing XRP to Tesla now. Here we have XRP for 7 years. Here we have Tesla for 7 years. And, they have both very similar experiences with the SEC. And Tesla absolutely skyrocketed once they did get cleared at the SEC. I do think that we are about to witness some very significant history for XRP. And I think that everyone that has been doubting XRP for so long is also about to be completely silenced. We have a lot of people saying like, this will be the mother of all rug pulls. This is literally a Bitcoin maxi, 1.2 million views, 8,000 likes. I mean, it's so crazy that a lot of these Bitcoin maxis and a lot of these people that actually don't understand the tech behind the XRP ledger or even XRP, they're always the ones that are talking down on XRP. This is why I say, listen, you don't have such a massive crowd talking down on a project just for them to be right. I always go against the herd. The herd for years has been talking down on XRP, saying that it won't do anything. And at the end of the day, a very small percentage of people that actually watch the videos, a very small percentage of XRP investors are now sitting there with a smile on their face saying, I always knew that I was going to be right. And that's exactly what's happening. That's why all of these accounts that are now, talking about XRP saying, oh, there's 43% of the tokens that are not even in circulation. Ripple controls it. They're going to dump on everyone. Like, no matter how much we explain to these people, like we have Credible Crypto trying to explain it to these people, they don't want to believe it at all. They're completely biased against XRP. They don't want to hear anything. They think that they know what they're talking about, but at the same exact time, they're not doing any research to learn anything about XRP. They just want to continue to hate on it. This is exactly why, as we really look at what is going on in this space, when we look at what has been happening in this space over the last couple of years, it's just crazy to me that, these accounts can't see the shift happening. Like, if you've been an OG around crypto, if you have been following crypto for years, you now know that the overall environment is shifting from retail to institutional and enterprise. And if we're thinking about that, some of these very legitimate projects that everyone has always called, oh, it's a banker's coin, or oh, it's, it's catering to the institutions. Yeah, they're catering to the institutions because that's exactly where we're headed. That should make you extremely bullish on XRP. But instead, a very large percentage of these accounts are still sitting around saying, oh, yep, XRP is a big scam, XRP is centralized, XRP is this. It's so ridiculous to me, and it really kind of shows how inexperienced some of these individuals are in this space that claim to be experts or claim to know exactly what's going on. I just find it so crazy to me. But also on top of this, we have over here, Bitcoin is bleeding, while XRP surges as investors grow, both riled up and excited. The silence and fear among Bitcoin holders are palpable as their worst nightmare unfolds. It's only a matter of time before XRP surpasses Ethereum and ultimately claims the throne as the #1 crypto. So a lot of people think that XRP is going to flip Bitcoin. Everyone has always had this thought process. You guys got to remember that XRP at one point in time did flip Bitcoin. It's not like it's impossible. It's never happened before. No, XRP has had a higher market cap than Bitcoin at one point in time. If we're thinking about XRP today, my initial goal is simply flipping the market cap of Ethereum. It would be about a $7.51 XRP. It would be roughly 3x away. I mean, 3x is not that big of a change at all for something like XRP. But on top of that, okay, the current market cap of Bitcoin is 1.9 trillion. Do I think that XRP is going to 1.9 trillion this cycle? Probably not, right? But is it possible? It definitely is. It all depends on how much hype and speculation there is, because we're still in a hype and speculative market. My initial targets here are Ethereum. And even if we look at the Ethereum all-time high, it's a $10 XRP. It's a 4x away. Almost $72 billion in market cap. I think that is possible. A lot of people will say there's no way, it's far-fetched, stop being the moon boy. But this is exactly why I say like $5 to $7 initially. And then if we're really talking about like a major bull market, $10 to $15. I could see that happening. Now, is there a possibility that XRP goes significantly higher to like $20 to $30? There's always a possibility of this, but this is a little bit far-fetched to me this cycle simply because, institutional adoption is just heating up. We still have yet to be in a utility-driven bull market. The regulatory side of things are still kind of in progress. So to me personally, I wouldn't expect XRP to flip Bitcoin this cycle. Would I be surprised if it did? I mean, not really, simply because of how much hype, how much volume, and how much interest there is already around XRP. But ultimately right now, we're just really kind of in the waiting room until XRP does break a new all-time high. After that, then we will know how high XRP is going to go. But my initial targets are still $5 to $7 because that's a very conservative range, and it's something that I could see happening in a pretty, solid way. I don't think $5 to $7 for XRP is that crazy, especially after 7 years of being compressed and suppressed by the SEC. But on top of this, even Credible Crypto said XRP all-time high, waiting room. How long do you think until we get there? And honestly, I don't think that it's going to take too long. I really do think that when it comes to XRP, we probably will break into a new all-time high by the first half of January. I would be surprised if we didn't do it by then. I know that a lot of people think, a lot sooner, and it definitely could happen a lot sooner. That's exactly why I keep pushing this timeline a little bit because, I'm just being a little bit more conservative. But you got to remember, overnight in the last 30 days, some of these projects have done like a 4 to 7x return already. So to me, it wouldn't be a big surprise to see XRP break a new all-time high over the course of the next couple of weeks. So with that being said, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you guys definitely leave a like, subscribe, turn notifications on because more free content. You guys are more than welcome to follow me on Twitter and join the free Discord down in the description below. And with that being said, guys, it's been Nick. Thanks for watching. Peace out.